Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I'm live now. I don't know if y'all can see me. Can y'all see me perfectly? Can you guys hear me good? Hold on. Requests. So I turn on the request thing so people can request to join. And I am adding in my first guest. It says adding on my end. I don't know if it's gonna. Oh my god. My live guest. I added them on screen. I added you. I really did. I just don't understand why it's not.
There we go. We got it.
Oh, we got it. We're good.
We got it. We're good. We're good.
Okay, cool. I also invited Carrie too, and I apologize for not. I'm just sitting it out real quick. I'm sorry. My bad.
Well, he's at work, so he's not going to be able to join the video, but he can
Yeah.
listen and whatever else.
Awesome. It is nice to meet Miss WOLFINA. Nice to meet you. Of the company you call WAE. What does
Mhm.
WA stand for exactly? Eddie never really told me the deets.
That would be Wolfina's Alpha Entertainment.
Wow. That is cool. I have to write that down. My little notepad thing. What was the reason for this brand of yours?
Well, it's no secret, really. When it comes down to it, certain people need a certain place to be that's different than all the other places that are known as an e-fed where they can go and do what they do. And I created what I did, number one, for Alex. You guys are familiar with Alex. Um, Someone told her she was old, needed to retire, and I told her, no, Pet, you come here and do this, and we'll start this, and we'll do what we need to do, and the rest is history. We are still here. We have had our share of ups and downs, but you can't kill it. There's been several who have tried, and every one of them have failed. We can't be stopped. And you put a bunch of alphas together, that's kind of what happens. We got a pack, but they're all high rollers, so to speak, which is
Nobody's
why we
behind
have
the
our,
pack. Everybody's in front.
oh, yeah, shoulder to shoulder, so to speak.
What's that? What's that here? What's that? Strong words. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What chose you to do wrestling? Like, what couldn't you guys have done like something else, or like was wrestling just like the thing that just like popped in and was like, oh, this is something to do?
It was never just something to do. A lot of people like to throw up the whole controversy about, oh, wrestling is fake, it's this, it's that. Well, yeah, look, it may be staged, but the thing is, these people are still out there giving it their all, risking themselves, and all in the name of entertainment for the ones who want to sit there and dog them that it's fake. I mean, to an extent, yeah, but to an extent, no. The pain to these people who say it's not real. Take a suplex, come off a ladder, come off a cell, climb the cage, go through a table, and then come back and tell me it's fake.
And you guys have put your bodies on the line, what I have noticed over the past several months, and you just had what we call what it seems like a lot of companies as of late have been going into what we call the new era for a lot of companies, and you have did like, I know you don't maybe just associate with some of these companies, but like I know that you guys have moved into a new era of your own with new talent, old talent, even people you never thought you'd ever see again, I was told. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you
Well,
how do you feel having everybody like back into this this beautiful notion known as WAE?
we have some of our original talent from back when I first started the company. We also have people recently added that are new to us. And honestly, like I said, my company is something that is not going to go down. Like I said, there have been many that have tried, and so many have failed. And the thing is, it's a living, breathing thing, and you can't kill that. It's not a physical thing you can destroy. It's a state of mind. It's it's an idea. This idealism of what I feel an EFED should be, where everyone has creative freedom. I want them to be able to do what they want to do, push themselves as far as they want to go. And at the end of the day, win or lose, no regrets. Be satisfied with your wins, be satisfied with your losses. Titles come and go, but the thing that doesn't change is we're in it together.
Well said. Strong words. It this one maybe do you have anybody NWAE that you hate? Do you have Miss WOLFINA, do you have anybody in W that you could just say that you just hate?
I'll put it this way, okay?
Okay.
I've had, have had, okay, I want to emphasize had, people in my
Yes.
company that I could not stand. Hate is a very strong word,
My apologies.
but if I don't like someone, they're going to know it through no uncertain terms, usually as they find themselves out the door without an invitation to return. And the ones that I did hate can't return, cannot request to be back. Dead men tell no tales. So no, currently there is no one in my company that I hate, because you don't want
Yeah,
that.
you don't want that.
No.
Okay, speaking of people that you have dealt with, I've heard that there was, I mean, what I have been told and what I've noticed, I've only get told certain deets, and I watch the deets as I go. Domino, that name familiar with you? I've heard some things about your guys' interactions, and yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, there have been some interactions, and not me alone.
mm-hmm,
When I first began this company, when I first started WAE, She was merely a young woman looking to prove herself talent-wise in the ring. And I will admit, I didn't expect much at the time from her because she seemed so innocent, so willing to learn and work with us. And little did I know that was going to turn to bite me later on. Is what it is. But to date, currently, she is still in the company, but I'm sure there are those within the company that would say openly that they do hate her. But as I said, for me, hate is a strong word. And if I truly hated her that much, she would no longer be here. But this, I cannot strive to say loud and clear enough for you guys to hear and hopefully understand. In the world of EPED, there is a thing known as a necessary evil. And what good is a face without a heel?
Yeah.
She does her job and she does it well. She manipulates, she tricks, she lies, she causes more problems than anyone we have ever had in the company before. And as bad as this may sound, coming from me, knowing the things that she has done in the past, all of it was necessary for her to do her job. Now she has taken it to a whole new level. It's a little far, it's a little out of hand. But again, it is what it is. But in all honesty, I'm kind of glad we have her because if not for her, then who? How boring would things be without that little bit of chaos?
Yes, and where, as a wise man, Paul Heyman said, where there's chaos, there is opportunity.
Where there is
Okay.
chaos, there are viewers and entertainment. And we are Alpha Entertainment, are we not?
Yep. Yes, you are.
You can claim whatever you want. These other companies saying, oh, we're the best, we're the most hardcore, we're this, we're that. Until you have a company that stands on its own, and you don't have to say it. When people hear WAE, they're either one of two things. They've never heard of it before because we are kind of a Fight Club type thing. Those who know,
Underground type
those
stuff.
who do not. And the ones that do know, the ones that partake, that enjoy it with us, that have that creative freedom and have that fun, their worst nightmares being put out that door, never to return. Which I find funny because you are literally putting your life at risk, but you don't want to leave. Thrill seekers, maybe we have an infatuation with cheating death. Who knows? But we enjoy it and we can't get enough.
Oh, well said. And WAE is known for its. I don't know if he's here. The Phantom's not around, is he? Okay, cool. Or that guy Jack Graves. He's scary too. I don't know. You guys have humans, other things of mixed proportions. Let's say.
If it exists, we don't fear it, we welcome it. The demons, the angels, the phantoms, the coke infatuated busters, the Jack Graves that I could not tell you what that thing is other than but he's a good talent. I will give him that. But yeah, there has yet to be anything that we have encountered that we could not welcome openly and find a spot for. Good, bad, and ugly, they all belong to us, and we are family at the end of the day.
Respect. I love that. I love the big family dynamic that most of the people share there. And I've had reports from the other
No,
WA
no
family. What?
No feet, no feet, no feet, no. Feet are bad. No feet.
No feats.
No feet pics.
I
Yeah, we
heard you
have
had
the
a hobbit on your
overall
show.
farmers. We have everything. We have everything.
Is there a dwarf too?
I've heard rumors. It's not yet confirmed, but I've heard rumors.
Keep me updated on those rumors, I'm telling you. One day, man, they're gonna pop out like them trolls that were popping out the other day, like with Ernest and stuff. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We'll be coming too soon. You seem to have a lot of characters that are known to people from other entertainments. And there was one that Eddie wanted me to ask you about, particularly one of your favorites and Wolfie's favorite, Medea. Tell us about that story.
No, 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 Medea. No. Look, I have seen some things in my time, but they ain't nothing ever gonna top that. No.
So I've heard.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All
That
right.
was
Thank
why.
you.
Don't break character, Eddie. Come on.
What are you talking about? He's not here. I hear we have to say Taylor, though. Pretty good man.
She do though, for real. Look, I had
She
been
do.
under that dress. That's a lie.
At least it wasn't the Haktua girl, right?
No, don't get me started on that. We don't that fine. No, I ain't even. No. Go on with that garbage. How you gonna spit on something and look? No, there is no respect in that. Okay, because you just gonna spit on something is one thing, but if you gonna hawk to it, you gonna loogie up on that thing, and that oh hell no. Mm-mm.
So,
Pardon my French, but no, we ain't doing that.
I don't know if this is censor or not, so if we get censor barred for it, it's all good.
Don't censor us. We're just honest people.
Yeah, literally.
Not really, but yeah. No.
Oh wow! Thank you. I just started in your company not too long ago. Eddie hired me on saying, "Hey, you'll survive this job." Then with my first month here, I saw some. I saw what happened to the referee. Never saw him again.
Survive. Yeah.
Survive.
That is the name of the game. Is don't die.
Don't die.
And if you do, we're not liable for it. We have documentation proving this.
You guys take documents?
We are not responsible for your untimely demise, as this is a very risky business and you play at your own risk.
I am thrilled.
Legalities. Look, legalities. Look, that's it. You can't get around that.
So if I was to ask you if you killed a man.
I would plead the fifth on the grounds that by answering said question, I may incriminate myself. Therefore, no statement.
Well,
The
damn.
demons, however, seem to be really well fed, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, Eddie says he's best friends with Helena and Excrucia, whoever they are.
Those are our local demons. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But Eddie does enjoy spending time with them. The shenanigans seem to never end.
I heard there's also that Coke man that you brought up earlier, Mr. Buster.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
You're liable. It's your leg. It's your problem. Do not come crying to us. I'd suggest put it on ice. Maybe they can reattach it.
Okay. Well, you must not. I hear you guys heal up pretty fast, so you guys don't have to go through that, huh?
It's all in the bloodline.
Big bloodline, what I was told. You guys have expanded a lot. Not even just here, like just
We like to
other
mix
people.
and match and see what we can come up with.
Like
If
that
not
boy
for the better
Lewis.
bloodline, then for what?
Like
I
that
mean,
boy
come on.
Lewis.
Yes, that. Woo! Let's not get started about them
Those
kids.
eyes.
No.
Those eyes. Woo!
Mm-mm. That's my boy, but I tell you, I don't know. They're grown, they're doing their own thing, but mama's worried. You know how that goes.
Exactly.
But he grown, he living his life. More power to it.
So are we gonna see the hire of Mama Anderson finally?
There's potential there. If I get to watch her bust Buster's ass,
Mama
I'll
gonna
get
go
her
get
to paddle myself.
shit.
I will, and I will get the camera. I will record this, okay?
You'll be the camera woman on comment. You'll be like, okay, give it to me.
Oh.
I got the good ankles.
Dude, I will live stream it. Alex will sell the tickets. We are not messed up about this.
Alex scares me.
Alex
She's too tall.
scares a lot of people. Don't start about that. She's Amazonian. She's beautiful, and she's mine.
She's a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look who's just joined us, by the way. I don't think we took a minute to notice what fan. I noticed Jay joined. Jay, Max, one of your guys joined us. Felicia, and then Steven.
Katie in the house.
He's
Yeah.
in the house. I hear he's been in your company a long time. Same with Mr. J and BPW and a few others.
Alexa too. Yeah. Alexa scare me sometimes. She get to wanting to kick somebody in the mouth.
Well, she's the Miss Queen of the Super Kicks.
That is yet to be determined. We still have one match to go before we know for sure.
Okay.
It's
Speaking
1-1
of,
right now.
okay, speaking of storylines, like not without giving away, because I know you're not going to give me too much detail.
Nope.
I know how these things work, but who do you want to win that final
Who do
match?
I want to win?
Or who do you think will win? Give me your analysis, please. I want to know who does Miss Wolfina think will win?
Who do I think is going to win round 3 in the Who is the Kicks Queen of WAE?
No bullshit.
Well,
No, none of that. Like, yeah.
clearly it's obvious. The one who gets the win at the end.
Okay. I'll give you that one. Okay.
Hey,
Treated me
it was an
like
honest
that.
answer. It was an
Okay.
honest answer.
You know what? That's a swell answer. Maybe we'll put up a poll. Let's put up a poll after this, and we'll see
Okay.
what the people think. And I know some people are tuning in. Alexis, hello, nice to see you. Mom, I saw you earlier. Good to see you.
There
Sorry,
are
that's it.
earnings. Yes,
Yeah.
we do have earnings in the company. We have Where's Waldo? And we even have Steve Urkel.
Who is our hardcore champion? And Eddie is putting in the card today, and I saw that thing, and it scares me. Eddie made up some crazy matches. I don't know how you put him in charge of those things. He's nuts.
With pay-per-view just around the corner. Look, about Eddie, okay, let me level with you a minute here. Shortly after some things happened in the company, I was rather overwhelmed running an entire company solely on my own, doing 5 shows a week. It got a little overwhelming, so we cut back, we cut down. But the one thing I did that made all the difference in the world, and that I still to this day no longer regret, is hiring Eddie on not only into my company, but immediately as my GM for my men's roster. No regrets. And I could not ask for a better GM. He is my golden boy when it comes to management. Props to my brother Eddie. He's the only one who could meet my level of crazy.
Yeah, you guys freaking were making the card the other night, and I saw that for the last pay-per-view, and I was like, I was OD'd on violence. It was crazy.
Well,
I felt like
yeah,
Steve Austin at ECW.
if it's not violent, we're not having fun. So yeah, let's bring on the violence, let's bring on the pain, and let's watch that, because who don't like that? And you will oftentimes hear my GM screaming, blood, 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 tables, tables, tables. He's all about it.
I hear he is the hype man for the show, as far as I'm concerned.
Indeed.
And you have others as well, like KD. KD also loves.
There are quite a few, and I mean, if we can't get the crowds going, we're not doing our job.
That is a good thing. If we don't have a reaction from the crowd, what's the point of us doing this? Because like when two wrestlers compete, you need to have that reaction. But if you don't get a reaction,
Well, it's kind of like Alexa said earlier. What if I lose a leg? Well, you're risking life and limb to entertain the masses. Can you think of a better job?
and the masses would probably be like, "Oh my God, that's a lot of blood. We want more."
Yeah, it's kind of like
the fans are violent.
The Romans with the Colosseum that would watch these men, fight to the death. It's brutality. It's beautiful.
It is.
They love to watch. They don't want to feel it, but they love to watch. It's the train wreck syndrome. You don't want to be in it, but when you know what happened, you want to drive close and get a good look. So why not charge? Pays the bills, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to do it for free. Y'all are going to pay to watch it, but hey, if you're willing to give the money, we're willing to do what it takes. And if you can't hang, get the fuck out.
And you've had a lot of people come and go saying that they can't hang, and ones that they said can hang.
I've had some come in that couldn't take it, and they had to go. I had some come in that said they could take it, and I had to put them out. And then I got my ones that are here that they just don't care, and they're going to be here for life.
Got a strong
ride or
support
die,
system.
man. That's what's up. You got to have them ride or die.
Going to be sailing off to the moon.
Funny, what I find funny about this, though, even the softest of our talent, the nice guys, who typically always finish last, they are some of our more dedicated people. Props to them for being just that. And, it's the ones like that they don't realize it, but they can either make or break a company. And their absence at times is felt, because they have things going on, and you got to give them time. You got to let them have that freedom. You can't rant and rave and fuss and carry on and expect them to want to support when you force that support. No, that's not what we're about. We don't do this for the views. We don't do this for the likes. I've preached this millions of times. We do this because we genuinely enjoy it. And what we enjoy more than doing it is seeing the reactions of the people who get to watch and enjoy it with us. We're doing it for them. It ain't always about the money. Yeah, it ain't always about the money.
Exactly.
It's about, give them what they want and then give them just a little more and keep them coming, which brings me back to my original point in the conversation earlier. These good guys, these ride or dies who are going to stick with us until we are no longer here to stick with. And hopefully after that time, the company will move on even without me, should that happen. You cannot force that kind of dedication. We want to be the kind of company where our people, our family, our friends, our coworkers, whatever you want to call it, they want to be here and they do not want to leave. We're not going to demand that. We want them to feel that way genuinely, which is why I'm so, I'm so stuck on this, giving everybody their freedom, giving them their time, their space, whatever it is they need. They will be accommodated. Just do your job, but take your time, handle what you need to, and then come on back when you're ready, and we'll be here. And that concept is what helped me decide to start this three years ago, a little over 3 years ago. And at one point, I'd honestly felt we had lost everything, that the company was going to go down. And it stopped for a while, but it never died. I had a couple of good people watching out for me, and they took care of everything in my absence while I needed time for me, much like I had given all of them time and time again. And they were patient, and they were understanding, and they were there. And when I came back and I was ready to take the reins once more, after thinking I may never do it again, I found myself longing for it, and I came back to find everything was ready. Everything had been kept going. And they were more than willing to let me come back and take my spot and start again. And those people that were there before, many of them are still here now. And they are the ones that I know are going to be there until our ends, so to speak. When our time is up, and hopefully by that time, future generations can continue in our stead and keep doing what we've been doing and keep this ideal, this dream alive for the others. A place with no toxicity, no tyranny, so to speak. Just because you're in charge doesn't give you the right to be a dick.
Exactly.
We have seen this in so many other companies, but this company here, my company, I refuse. I will not conform to what others believe should be an EFED. When my people come in and they want to do something, do it. We're all waiting with bated breath. We want to see the outcome. We want to see the pain, the struggles. We want all of it. We want it all. And it will never stop. We will never stop.
Amen.
We doing what we do. We love it with a passion. Baby bird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Baby bird. One of my nicknames.
Interesting nickname.
Mm.
Who gave you said nickname?
A friend of mine known as Feisty in a different EPED.
Yeah, Eddie does not know who Feisty is, and I've never heard of Feisty. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm not supposed to.
technically, it's out of character nickname because of the hair thing from.
Oh.
Yeah, when I literally it's coming back, but when I literally only had like one or two sprigs of hair.
Oh.
It looked like one of those baby birds. Like, you ever seen the little birds in the nest and they're all peeping and wanting to bed, and they got that little sprig
little sprig up there, like alfalfa.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Well, I've really enjoyed this time having you on. I only have like 2 more questions if you're. I don't know how much time you have left or whatever you have to do. Like, freaking, don't want to take up too much of your time. But it's been grand getting to know like a lot about WOLFINA and like what just about you and like everything else, how you feel and how. Thank you for giving us this time with you, and I think everybody else here appreciates it.
It's not a problem. I do what I can, help out where I can when I can.
Is this your first kind of like interviewee thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel honored.
I do too. That you even asked.
Welcome to the Fright Night Podcast. This was going on for a little bit. I had to quit for a bit. I had to hang out with Blind Man and take care of him at the other dentist.
Oh, no.
Bills. Yeah, you know about Blind Man. You know about him. You know about that guy.
Yeah, him and his skunks.
Yeah, and that gay bear.
Yep.
Heard he's with Roger now from American Dad.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Oh, they've been going for like on and off now. What I've heard from Eddie, like they come out the closet sometimes, literally.
Nobody wants to see that.
Wow.
Ew.
Literally, they'll act like nothing's wrong. They'll just pop. They'll be in a conversation, Eddie and somebody else, and then right out the back, a dude, a bear, and an alien are walking out, and look who it is. It's GB and freaking Roger.
No. Just no to all that. I'm sorry, but no. No.
At least Care Bear's tamed.
They can keep that wherever they are, and no.
Not in your WA, you like to have that.
Okay, wait, is that to me or to him? Whose thoughts do you want? Or both?
I want both.
Well, you would have to give yours first.
Mine?
Yeah, your opinion.
No. I thought you were meaning something else. No. This is your interview.
No. I'm watching the chat. It's a habit. When you live stream enough, it becomes a habit to kindly watch when people are.
Yeah, freaking. There's been quite a few people have tuned in. Like dang, we've had up to 8. Alex, Jack Graves, Stephanie, Shane.
Welcome to the world of WOLFINA.
Heck yeah! Thank you all for coming out again. Appreciate this. If you had to say, like, out of the people you're working with now, is there a few people, we'll say like 3, that you haven't faced that you would love to face, or dream matches you might have?
Not Medea. Never again will it be Medea.
Okay, we can't call that a dream match or like a match that you want to have because it kind of already happened and you're not going to do it again.
Might be for you, and I am never doing that again. But really, I don't
call
know.
up Wolfie that day.
I've faced about everybody, even part of the men's roster, and you know this yourself personally. I'm sure you've seen or heard of it.
You have faced every woman on your roster at least once. Every single woman currently on your roster today. WOLFINA.
I do believe so. Oh wait, no.
You have faced Rick Graves. You have faced MF.
The older versions of said calls, yes, but the newer, updated ones, no.
So I guess you have faced Cora.
It's been a while back, but yeah.
Okay.
So you have to remember, it's not all about right now. This was, in the entirety of the company's time as it was active.
And a lot of people from that day are here.
Yes. So yeah, even those that wouldn't know had been faced work. But
you faced Riley. Wolfie has faced Riley. Wolfie has faced Riley. I don't recall WOLFINA and Riley ever having a.
No, I don't think, because she's still fairly new. I don't think that's happened yet.
Mm.
But,
Mm.
I mean, it's no secret that I've kind of backed away from a lot of that here lately. I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah.
Um, trying to take more of a managerial type position in the company, less less wolfy, more coffee, more uh, whatever it is managers do. I guess I don't know. Flying by the
Okay.
seat of my pants, so to speak, um, is what it is.
Okay. Well said. You've been very straightforward your answers, and you don't seem to bullshit. So, and like I said, if we get
No,
censored for this, my
that's,
bad.
that's not what I'm about. I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. More often than not, it will not be liked, but facts are facts, and we have to live with that.
Indeed. Indeed. Final question of the hour, on the hour, within the hour.
Okay.
For WAE's future of 2025 coming up right around the corner, what are you wanting? What are you wanting? What are you wanting? Like to see for it? Like, is there something you're wanting to see? Is there something you're wanting to do, or is it something you want to see somebody else wanting to do, or something for 25? What do you have? What do you want to see? What do you want to do?
Um, a slight growth of the company would be nice, but you know, I'm not a fan of large crowds where everyone in the company can't be on a personal level. Um, but for the company as a whole, just a continuance of things that are going on. Like don't stop the creative ideas, don't stop the killer shows. Maybe more of the group commentary, that would be good. And the endless surprises, of course, which that, you know, the thought processes and all of that. Just keep the creative mindset. Sorry, onions are hot.
No, you were good. You were good.
Sure.
Freaking. Before I do get off, huh?
That's pretty much it in a nutshell, though. It's just like just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up on it. Push forward. There's a lot of people that don't have the time, um, or just bad situations all around. But stay the course. Um, don't give up on it. I mean, like take for example Val. He was having a rough time, and even though you know he was taking his losses and stuff, don't give up on it. Push through. Find a way and make it work.
Yeah.
That's the big, the primary thing is you can't give up. You can't let little things defeat you. You got to look at the bigger picture.
Exactly.
And I mean, that works both within the company and also in the realm outside of character with us as individuals, as we know one another and have actually become really close as a family. And those friendships, that you do your gaming thing, and the people you do this with, you get close to, and those are bonds and things that you really don't need to lose. And a lot of us are in that position. You know, we want to strengthen one another and keep these bonds intact. And, you know, your entire life can be changed by that one friend. Like, for example, when I was going through all of my cancer stuff, you know, you guys talk to me about every day, you know, outside that realm. And that support, you know, like your family will do so much, but in your day-to-day lives, when, you know, something like this is really all you have and all you have the energy to do, because believe me, it takes everything to get through. You can't put a price tag on that, you know. And I mean, even though you may not be there physically, just having that interaction and that support and knowing that these people care beyond, you know, the aspect of just a game. It's all about those bonds, man. Strengthen those bonds. And hopefully this year we can do a little more of that.
Great and well said. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was all the questions I have. I do want to say, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, there is a show coming up for WAE. If you would like to announce what this next pay-per-view is called, wink, wink.
No secrets.
No secrets. Dang.
Surprise.
Okay.
You guys, it's a surprise.
Dang. Well, I'll just try to steal Eddie's notes. Don't tell him I told you, though. But that's besides the point. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was the return of the Fright Night podcast. This was the first time in a long time, and she was literally my first interviewee, like, ever on the show. And this is her first interview. And I just want to give you your moment and thank you. Thank you for all the words you have said, truthfully. We all love what you do, and please keep doing it. Don't give up. Kick ass. Take names. See y'all next time.
Enjoy the coffee.
Enjoy the